Teams for a game well played. Like to kindly ask the freshman families to exit the stadium and meet your sons in the parking lot. Again, kindly ask the freshman families to exit the stadium and meet your sons in the parking lot. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Great job, guys. Thank you. I don't know where we're going. Dodo.
Send it now. Send it now. Where we at? Here, close. Good? Still good?
We are here tonight to honor the seniors. First, and to greet the seniors, they'll be greeted by our head football coach, Mike Hennessy, our principal, Dan Tully, and our president, Sherry Boyle. For the band, we have first Nick Dennis, accompanied by Lynn and Ron. Next, Mike Cisneros, accompanied by Ann and Joseph. Next, Kaylee Galakowski, accompanied by Chris and Ron. Next, Fred Estrada, accompanied by Paula and Fred. Next, Aiden France, accompanied by Alicia and Neil. Next, Lena Galvez, accompanied by Faustian. Next up, Phil Giardina, accompanied by Andrea and Phil. Next, Franklin Irizarry, accompanied by Beatrice Irizarry and John Escalante. Next, Jack Crack, accompanied by Deb and Robert. Next, Patrick McCabe, accompanied by Paula and Jim. Next, Kevin Walsh, accompanied by Bina. And Cyril Valakalam, accompanied by Tessie and Valdisi. And now for the senior cheerleaders. Katie Pescado, accompanied by Bridget and Javier. Next, Leanne DiCola, accompanied by Joe and Lynette. Next, Bailey Finley, accompanied by Al and Lori. Next, Anna Breithout, accompanied by Steve and Kathy. Next, Lily Haig, accompanied by Rob and Penny. Next, Gabby Roca, accompanied by Charles and Heather. And now our senior football players. Number 2, Jimmy Fendenzia, accompanied by Danielle and Gary. Number 3, Jake DeFranza, accompanied by Chrissy and Danny. Number 4, Josh Burke, accompanied by Natalie and Bill. Number 5, Matt Dietz, accompanied by Kathy and Mario. Number 6, Sean Green, accompanied by Ann and Gerard. Next, number 8, Jordan Jaroulis, accompanied by Stella and Pete. Number 10, Marty Durkin, accompanied by Eileen and Tom.
Don't hit you.
Number 11, Matt Dietz, accompanied by Cindy and Dave. Number 12, Jacob Lombardi, accompanied by Terry and Matt. Number 13, Michael Corrett, accompanied by Michelle and Mike. Number 14, Francesco LaPorte. Number 18, Antonio LaPorte, accompanied by Laura and Jeff. Number 17, Michael Doherty, accompanied by Katie and Kevin. Number 19, John O'Malley, accompanied by Marie and Ronan. Number 24, Sebastian Cook Bustamante, accompanied by Jennifer. Next, number 25, Garrett Dorson, accompanied by Renee and Ken. Next, number 32, Jack Dunn, accompanied by Kathy and Jack. Next, number 44, Lou Key, accompanied by Michelle and Tony. Next, number 46, Will Harlan, accompanied by Bill. Next, number 52, Sean Hemphill, accompanied by Chris and Kelly. Next, number 55, Nick Zopko, accompanied by Marilyn and Senko. Next, number 57, Jack Bakulis, accompanied by Jessica and Danny. number 66, Danny Carlson, accompanied by Emily and Garrett. Next, number 68, Richie Zork, accompanied by Mary Beth and Rich. Next, number 75, Fred Estrada, accompanied by Paula and Fred. Number 77, Jonathan Kahn, accompanied by Karen and Fred. And number 81, Brett Okozinski, accompanied by Laura and Brian. Let's have a nice hand for all of the senior band members, cheer owners, and football players. And thank you, parents.
Dude, number 77 in the front isn't that small either. Like 60, 65. What? Our teams are like 65, right? 65 what? Players? 50. 50. Yeah, more than
It's hard to win when you turn over the ball more than you score.
Yep.
I mean, texting Danny during the game, I was like, that's another turnover. You got to hold the ball. The offense was still struggling, but they had their red zone chances. You got to take care of that ball and just get in the end zone no matter how you get it there. Points are points.
Totally agree with that, Nick. 2 turnovers that killed the Dons, 2 interceptions. But what also killed them is their third down. They were 3 for 15 on third down, something you don't want to see. I know this offense has been struggling, but I say tonight they get it going against the Leo Lions.
Yeah, and to jump into what you said with the struggles on third down, they've really had trouble on third down all season long. It's been something constant that we've been seeing, and they just haven't been able to do anything on third and fourth down, too, because we've seen that, the lack of first downs. We really haven't seen too much of it. We saw some sparks last week of the first downs in a rare Thursday night football game, but it didn't materialize into anything.
Yeah, you saw a couple sparks last week's game. You saw a couple 16-yard catches. You know, they had a little breakout run, but I mean, right now their total yards is not really good, and you know, it's something you don't want to see. But credit the defense for always keeping them in the game, no matter how many yards. If your defense can hold them, man, get that one easy touchdown, and then your defense stops them. That'd be awesome. But look for the Dons. Take control of this game.
Yeah, I want to point something out. I'm already, even though we're maybe like 2.5 games into Enzo's varsity career here, I'm already seeing the maturity. I mean, last week we saw a mature Enzo not caring about throwing deep. Not caring is not the right way to say it. He obviously cared and knew where he wanted to throw it. But he's not getting down on himself when he get the incomplete pass over there, which is nice to see. And you know what? A couple incomplete passes deep last week, barely missed, so hopefully a couple deep balls tonight, we see.
You know what else I'm seeing right now? I'm seeing Jack Doherty taking warm-up snaps.
Yeah, I saw that too.
If you remember in week 1, Jack Doherty led the Dons to so far their only offensive touchdown of the season. You expect to see anything from this?
You know what? Hopefully we do. Hopefully the Dons get out ahead early so we can see some juniors come in.
Yeah, I mean, like we saw week 1, Jack Doherty is your, I don't want to say your answer, but he's your red zone answer. He got him into the end zone. That first game. Like, I don't know. He could take the hit. He's a tough kid. That's what you need at quarterback when you're in the end zone, someone who could run and take the hit. So we'll see what happens. Maybe a Drew Brees, Taysom Hill type of game tonight.
Yeah, that's something I'd like to see. We're going to send it over to our public address announcer, Mr. Mike Marisi. We're going to have a little pregame affair. We're going to honor our nation, and then we are going to get going. It's the Lions and the Dons Friday night.
What? How much time is left? Oh, 30. Oh. 10-4.
What's 10-4 mean?
I don't know.
You said they can't hear me. Can they hear me?
I don't know. Is the mic on?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Legends Field at Notre Dame Stadium. Please stand for a prayer by Notre Dame Principal, Mr. Dan Tully.
Good evening. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, amen. Heavenly Father, we welcome your presence here among us and your love alive in our community. We thank you for these two teams, these two schools, and for the chance to study and better understand the world around us. We come together in your name on this field in a spirit of brotherhood in the hope of growing closer to you. We ask that you guide us to our best effort with safety for all. We ask your blessings on the men and women who serve our country near and far, and all those who request our prayers. Do not let us take these days and nights for granted, for we all come away winners in you. And as we don our school colors with pride, help us to be persons of faith, scholarship, and service. May Our Lady, Notre Dame, watch over us all. These things we pray in your name. Amen. Notre Dame, pray for us. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing, remove your hats, and welcome the Notre Dame Resurrection Marching Band under the direction of Mr. Kyle Balser playing our national anthem.
All right, we are just moments away from getting underway here at Legends Field. Guys, we didn't even get an opportunity to talk about what we thought here tonight.
You know what? Coming out tonight, senior night, I'm sure those seniors are a little hyped up. I'm sure they're excited to play in front of the – this looks like it's been the biggest crowd this year, so it looks like they'll be ready for it tonight, and hopefully our Dons can get their first win on the board.
Yeah, I'm saying that ND comes out. And well, I don't know if they get the ball or not off the kickoff, but I'm calling them. They're scoring first, 21-7 Notre Dame.
I say they shut them out.
21-0, or are we higher than that?
I say they shut out Leo. I say that they'll shut out Leo.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, so we're not getting a offensive score, but we're getting a defensive score for this.
I had them 21-7 Notre Dame.
That's fair.
I say Coach DeFranza gets his first shutout of the year.
That would be nice to get a shutout.
He deserves it. That defense has been playing well.
They've been playing really well the last 2 weeks. It was only that last drive last week that really shut him down. So, Leo won the toss. They are deferring to the second half, so Notre Dame is going to start with the ball heading back. We have Marty Durkin, and we also have Colin Randazzo that are going to try and bring it up.
Yeah, but you know what? We also get to see is Jalil Johnson back from that head injury. So that's going to be a big part of the Dons. It's a big pickup for the Dons on special teams and on defense.
This is something you don't see very often in football teams, getting down on a kickoff, and we got a whistle. Okay.
Looks like someone with a I think offsides. Yep.
Okay then. Great start, guys.
We're taking it back.
Let's try that again.
There's a flag on the play.
So that never happened. Let's erase all of that from our memories.
You know, for spring break, coming off of spring break, the student section is really here.
I believe this might be our largest.
Yeah, and it's weird because we've had this whole week off, so
yeah,
for them to come out, it's amazing.
This was our spring break week. We had a couple days off last week too for Easter, and they are out in full force. And if we do some camera panning today, you're going to see that we have probably our biggest crowd of the year out here.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dom bullpen a little full up over there, and the parents are obviously here for senior night, so a little packed here on the Notre Dame side.
Let's try it again.
That's how we like it.
And off we go. Take 2.
Oh, we're going to get.
Oh, look at
yeah,
this.
I like
Look
that.
at this.
Little
Here comes Matt
trickery.
Dietz.
He's got some
Here
room.
comes Matt Dietz.
There we go.
And he's going to go down at about the 49-yard line of the Dons. And that's the explosive start that Notre Dame was looking for.
You know, with the offense struggling and, you know, special teams going to mix it up a little bit, try to get the Dons some short field positions for their offense.
It'll be first down for Notre Dame from their own 47-yard line.
Okay, so it will be at the 47.
Looks like we got Sean running out as quarterback here.
Enzo is not coming out as quarterback. We're going to get to see more Sean Green. So he's going to start out taking the snaps. We'll see if we see some more quarterbacks in here.
I feel like there's a possibility that we see all 3 quarterbacks today.
Yeah, that's a reasonable assumption. And here comes Jimmy Fidanzia, and he's going to get a first down on his first run of the night, a gain of 12, and a first down for Notre Dame at the 41-yard line of Leo.
Notre Dame's coming out to a hot start here. It's nice to see.
The result of the play, and Notre Dame.
Looks like we're going to have Connor O'Boyle come in at tight end right here. Look for a run. Connor's a great blocking type tight end.
Haven't seen much of him this year. So let's see how he gets used in this scheme. Green's going to hand it off. Here comes Fidanzia again, tearing through this defense, and he's going to get close to a first down. Gets down at about the 34-yard line. He'll be short by 2 yards.
I tell you what, that Connor O'Boyle block might have had 2 guys in one thing there.
Yep.
That helped.
Yeah, it looks like Don's offensive line's doing a great job up front. You know, 2 big holes for the Dons. You know, running the balls. They're doing a really good job of running the ball right now. 2 good plays.
Green in the gun. See some movement from Francesco Riccardi. He's going to take it into the outside. He's got the first down, still pushing. And he's going to go down at about the 29-yard line.
You know who else we got back tonight? I see Nick Zofko starting on O-line. What was he out week 1?
I believe he went out week 1 with an injury.
Yeah. So it's nice to see him back.
First down for Notre Dame from the Leo 29-yard line.
So we're not even just over a minute into the game, and the Dons are already at the 30-yard line.
Garrett Dorson's also dressed. I think they have no injuries today, except for upstairs.
Here comes Colin Randazzo.
Couple linemen upstairs.
Couple yards there. Yeah, about 3.
Don's running a little smash mouth football right now. Just keep running the ball up the throats of the Leo Lions.
So we got 2nd and 7 coming up.
26-yard line.
Sean's still taking the snaps.
2nd and 6, right? Yeah, Sean's still taking the snaps.
Leo has a lot of guys in the box right now. They got at least 8 guys.
Oh, he might have got
They
him.
jumped
movement,
outside.
I think they got him.
They did get him.
Penalty on the play.
Looks like we're going to have some neutral zone infraction. Oh, false start. Never mind that. From our vantage point, we only saw Leo moving, not the Dons O-line. So that's going to push him back behind the original line of scrimmage.
We were looking at the box.
Second and 11.
Hank got everybody's attention on the box. We saw him jump.
Here's Randazzo. Nice move there, and makes something out of nothing. He'll get out to about the 26. And we will have, I believe now, 3rd and 6.
Yeah, right there. That would have been a nice play to run a play action right there. You saw Leo, a lot of players in the box, at least 8 or 10 in the box. Nice little play action, suck them in and take a shot right there. But Don's going to go back to the running game, and Leo finally gets a stop on them.
Expecting 4-down territory here?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, I agree.
Here's Randazzo, and he just gets himself pulled to the ground, taken down there by Jacoby Wilson.
You know, we saw what is Enzo's little brother's name? Twin brother.
Francesco.
We saw Francesco Riccardi already. He kind of reminds me a little bit of Le'Veon Bell. He looks for the gaps, and when he sees the gaps, he explodes and then gets to the sideline.
He has been that way for the longest time. A couple of weeks ago, his parents were up here. We were talking to him for a little bit, Nick and I. The kid is just so fast, and he just can't be stopped under any circumstances.
Oh, he's got
Here's
him.
Green. He's going to the inside. Does he have the first down?
Sean Green on the keeper.
Let's see if they signal for
You
it.
know, he wants that one back here. Jack Dunn wide open.
Wow,
Yeah.
yeah, Jack Dunn a lot
it
of
doesn't
lot
look
of
like it,
room.
so it's going to be a turnover here.
Leo will take over on downs.
Yeah, it looked like Sean Green. He thought he had some room to run, but he just didn't keep his eyes up and didn't spot the wide open Jack Dunn right there.
Yeah. At least the offense is moving here.
Yeah, that is a good sign. So we will have first down from the 22 for the Lions. We'll get our first look at James Achilles, which I'm going to botch so much tonight. Oh boy, can't wait for that.
Yeah, also look for Notre Dame to also put a lot of guys in the box here. I mean, Leo's predominantly a running team. You see that big offensive line up there.
Yeah, what is that, 7 guys up there? We got a handoff. I believe that is number 2, Jalen Johnson. He's going to take it for a couple. And now we welcome in one of our guests here tonight, senior baseball player, basketball player. Welcome into the booth, Frank Lynch.
There it is. All
There
right,
we go.
Yeah, good to see you.
First time up here in the booth for you, sir?
Yes, it is.
You liking how it looks like a mini warehouse?
I love it. I saw you guys working hard over the basketball season, commenting on the game. So it's good to be able to come up here and join you.
Hey, you made us look good too. 2nd and 7 here for the Lions. Bad snap, but Achilles is going to fire, and great catch there made by Rayon Davidson. So one of the reasons we wanted to have Frank up here, we got a baseball season to talk about. First time in a while.
Yes, we do.
So give us a little bit of insight. What's the team looking like this year?
We're gonna be a very fast team. I mean, we got Nick Gimarusti, who has one of the fastest 60-yard dashes in pretty much the entire nation. So our outfield is stacked, and then our infield is just the same. We got Matt Melendez, young junior, promising junior Mike O'Connor, and then some other good talent that'll fill out the field nicely. And the pitching looks promising as well. I think we'll be doing really well this year. It should be exciting to watch and play.
Hayes is going to hand off to Johnson, and he's going nowhere. Looks like we're going to have a loss of about 3 yards.
Yeah, Frank, I mean, as a member of the baseball team too, I can agree with that, but something I wanted to ask you is what separates Notre Dame baseball from any other school baseball team?
It's gotta be the just kind of mindset every single player comes out there. When we step between those lines, it's just a different style of game. I mean, we're willing to put the bunt down. We're willing to take the extra base. Not many other schools do the same things that we do day in, day out, every single game. So that's kind of the difference as to what makes the baseball team so much better than so many other programs in the state.
2nd and 11. Hayes is going to hand it off, and Johnson just runs himself into a wall.
Stuffed
And
him.
Sean Green taking him down.
Jalen Johnson on the carry, stopped by
Big Red
number
Nation right
6,
there, Sean Green.
Sean Green.
Yeah, like you've been saying, this great baseball team. Look at some of the names on that team, including yourself. A lot of people are going to play baseball in college, which is pretty cool, especially for Nick Gimarusti going to Pitt. But tell us a little bit about the recruiting process for you.
Oh, that's, because of COVID, it was definitely a little strange, a little different than the normal recruit would have gone through. No college coaches could come to any of the games, so it was a lot of emailing things out and just reaching out to as many coaches as you could, getting tape out there. I mean, filming yourself in your backyard, doing whatever you could just to get any sort of tape out.
Flag on the play.
There's a flag on
Looks
the
like
play.
we got a false start on the Lions. Oh,
Yeah, Frank. Going over, I'll go and talk about a little basketball.
Yeah.
And the group of guys you played with were awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, I got to practice with you a little bit
Yeah.
and all that. But what would you say about those group of guys that you played with? Like, how did you feel? You know, what did it feel like going into games for Notre Dame?
Oh, I mean, you definitely walk in with a little confidence for sure. I mean, we had a pretty storied season last year, so that confidence kind of rolled over into this season. You know, it's definitely different. Practice is intense every single day. You're playing some of the best talent in the area, so it was definitely a season I'll always remember.
Great catch there by number 23, Rayon Davidson, but he's not going to come close to a first down, and it'll be fourth down for the Lions.
Yeah, you know what I want to say? I'm in the same advisory as Louie and Frank here, and these two during lunch, they're like brothers, man. They're talking to each other, they're laughing, and everybody's saying, well, is Louie a tough guy to talk to and all that? I mean, why is Louie this, Louie that? Frank and Louie will debunk anything they say about Louie being hard to talk to. They have a special connection in that advisory.
Yeah, he's a goofball for sure. Yeah, no, but ever since day one, I mean, you'd think Louie might be a little hard to talk to or anything like that, but it's nothing like that. He's a great kid. No cockiness whatsoever.
Looking for a kick catch. Interference, not seeing anything.
Here, Frank, I got an interesting question for you.
Yeah.
Who is the most interesting character on the baseball team right now? Who would you say?
Oh boy, most interesting character. I got to think about this one for a second.
Yeah, we got a lot of them.
I mean, you got one of your pitchers starting at center here.
That's true. I mean, Nick Gimarusti, two-way player. Oh, you mean
Jamadi.
Jamadi, you got Richie on there.
Hugh Keeney out there too. A lot of two-way guys. I mean, not really like strange, but I mean, you got to give respect to the man. Is Nick Swalem.
Enzo Riccardi heaving one downfield. Flag is thrown. Looks like we're going to get a pass interference. Great almost catch there by Howard Williamson going deep down the field.
Yeah, that man's a fighter. I've seen it during sophomore games. You throw it up to him, you got more than a 50% chance he's going to catch that ball.
Yeah, he just beat him on that route.
Frank, I want to ask you something a little more on the baseball side.
Yeah.
Not having a season last year,
Yeah.
what did that do towards development, not just for you as a player, but what do you think as a whole for spring sports athletes?
Right. I mean, it's sad because we all lost a season there. I mean, I didn't even get to practice because we still had basketball going on. So it took a while. I mean, I know that most kids were still working, even during quarantine. I mean, I knew I would go to a park and throw with a buddy. But yeah, it was definitely sad because we all lost a little bit of our year that year.
Yeah, and you guys were destined to be very good last year too.
Yeah, a lot of D1 recruits. It would have been a fun year.
Ricciardi in all kinds of trouble, but incomplete pass. They tried to get to Michael Corlett. Okay, I got something for you.
Yeah.
Tell me about Hank.
Hank. Energetic, man. He's kind of like a fire plug. You never know what he's going to do. Could come up with the big play, solid, consistent guy. I mean, I'm sure that's like what he's like in the booth too, you know, going a little crazy when Louis slams one down. But no, he's going to be solid. I think he should get some time this year, and then next year he'll step into some big shoes, but I'm sure he'll fill them out real nice.
Okay, Hank, tell me about Frank.
Wow.
You know, Frank, I've played a little baseball with him when I was younger, and you know, he's actually a great hitter, but now he's a pitcher only, so I'm sure he will remember those days. Yeah. But I mean, Frank, great frame. I mean, lefty pitcher. You know, he's the guy that you want on your team. You know, he gets the guys going. You know, he knows when to bring the energy. I've seen it on the basketball court, and I've also seen it on the baseball field. You know, a great guy to be around. And I know Loris has a really good recruit going their way.
Kenyon, not Loris.
Kenyon. Oh, Kenyon.
Football going on here. It's 3rd and 3, and Jamie Fidanza just got himself a nice first down in the Leo side of the field.
By the way, I retract everything good I said about Hank. After that, come on, man. Come on, man.
Wow. Okay.
Come on, man.
I feel like if I didn't say that you were going to college for baseball, he wouldn't even know.
Yeah. That one
I'm
stopped
kidding.
fast.
I'm kidding. Messing around.
Wow, that one stopped fast.
All right, Frank. I think I got one more.
What's
Coaching
up?
staff.
Yep.
Oh boy.
What?
Wow. I hope they're not
What are your thoughts on the coaching staff?
we
Because we got a lot of.
Oh, here it comes. Here comes Francesco.
Are we talking basketball or baseball here?
We can talk about both.
Yeah, we can do both.
Let's do basketball first. That coaching staff, because I know that's a great coaching staff, and you know they've done a lot for you guys. But what would you want to say to them right now?
I mean, just thank you for a great 4 years. I mean, like that program's really a family. I mean, you step on the court the first day of freshman year, and you know the coaches right away. They shake your hand. Super professional group of guys. You know they care because I'd say almost half, if not more, of
Here goes Colin Randazzo. He's going to get
if
himself
not
down to the
more
26.
of the staff on that basketball team, they're all alumni. So you know they really care about the program, care about the school. Yeah, super professional, super great group of coaches. Really helped us kind of develop into the team we were the past 2 years.
Yeah, Coach Clancy's definitely not going unnoticed, winning some Coach of the Years here.
Yeah, 2 years in a row. That's for sure. I mean, 2 conference championships as well. It's an impressive feat to do. I don't think Coach was telling us that no team has done that in the past.
Oh, we got a helmet off.
In the past 15 years, so he's getting stuff done at the head coach position for sure.
Nice run there by Colin Randazzo. All right, tell us about the baseball staff.
Baseball, I mean, same thing. I mean, you got Coach Cad, Coach Gus, both alumni, and then Coach Kaczynski, and then even Coach K showing up every once in a while. I mean, they're all great guys, and Coach Kaczynski's been around for he's longer than Coach Polinsky, which is kind of hard to imagine. But
You calling them old?
no, he said that himself in practice.
Oh, okay.
He's calling
You know what,
him
I'll relay the
All
message
right.
to him in practice.
He's calling him
Good,
experienced.
good. No,
You
but,
better hope he's not watching.
yeah. No, but it's they're great. They know their stuff. Definitely good sources of wisdom to turn to when we need it.
Absolutely. You couldn't have more nice things to say about those guys.
Exactly,
They're great guys. By the way, Leo did call a timeout, but you know we're sticking around because we have Frank here and we don't want to let him go. So to anyone out there that's considering coming here to ND or to 7th or 8th graders who are thinking about coming here for high school, what would you say to them?
Right. I mean, I always like to say get out and see other schools. If you're dead set on coming to ND and you're not looking at anywhere else, you might not see what makes ND such a special place. You know, like you go to other open houses, you go to shadow other schools, which is tough this year. I understand that, but you truly see what's special about Notre Dame, what makes this a different place than any other school in the area, which is what helped me decide on this school as well.
Jimmy Fidanzia getting a first down, so elaborate on that a little bit. Tell everybody why you decided to come here, what makes this place so special.
Well, I mentioned earlier Sean Green. I went to grade school with him, and me and him basically every weekend, every Friday night football game, his mom would drive me up here. I mean, I was here all the time. So growing up, I was part of kind of the community, and then once it came down to 7th and 8th grade, I kind of knew where I wanted, or didn't really know where I wanted to go, and I just came back to ND, felt the same energy at Friday night football games like there is tonight, and just knew this was the place to be.
Great run there by Jimmy Fidanza, and even better block by Richie Zork.
Big Red Nation.
Big Red Nation. We got a lot of Big Red on the team tonight. Danny Carlson, Sean Green.
Zopko go there?
No, he did not.
I thought he did.
All right, Frank, who do you think is going to score this touchdown right here?
Who do I think? The guy with the ball.
Here comes Colin Randazzo, and he is in for a Notre Dame touchdown. Colin Randazzo takes it in, and the Dons get themselves their first touchdown of the game.
Colin Randazzo lowering the shoulder, lowering the boomstick, gets in the end zone for a Don's touchdown.
That must be a good luck charm up here, guys.
Yeah, we might have to keep you. We got Chelsea Dagger going. Michael Corlett to attempt the extra point. And it is good. Looks like we found our good luck charm, guys. So the Dons now leading the Lions 7-0. What do you think about that drive, man?
That was it. I mean, just ground and pound it. Gotta love it. That's the ND way. Hard-nosed. Colin Randazzo punching it through 2 guys at the end there. Just showing how to get things done.
Yeah, I mean, offensive line right now doing a really good job for the Dons, making a lot of running room for our running backs, and our running backs just lowering the head and driving through defenders.
It was nice to see Frankie Riccardi. Frankie helped there, but Enzo Riccardi finally getting his first touchdown as varsity quarterback. That was definitely nice to see. Minute 8 left to go here in the first quarter. We got Frank Lynch joining us up here in the booth.
Well, do you guys want to hear about the famous Louis Lesmond shot? I was on the court, so it's a little inside perspective. So just kind of last seconds of the game, I was guarding the kid that had already hit like 3 threes to bring them back into it, tie it up. So Bryce Hopkins gets a screen. I have to help off. He kicks it to the corner.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Great carry there by Rayon Davidson, who's been all over the field tonight, and he's getting it out to about the 37-yard line for the Lions.
So the kid misses it. Louis grabs the rebound. I'm a little bit ahead of him, and I see the shot right out of his hands, and as soon as he let it go, I knew it was in. Went through, and everyone was just trying to bring Louis down, but he just kept running away from us almost. It was like we were playing like keep away or something. But yeah, it was a great experience. And then later when the news team came and he hit it again in the gym for the news, that was insane as well.
You know, the kid you were guarding who put him back in the game with 3s, Fenwick's nickname for him is Kyle Corver.
Yeah.
That makes me feel a little better then.
You know, I just want to go through something. That last defensive possession, you got their Kyle Corver. He's been hitting 3s, and you also got Bryce Hopkins, who's going to attack the rim. What were you thinking off the ball defensively?
I mean, I think that pretty much everyone knew Bryce was going to try to get in the paint somehow. Yeah. So I knew that I had a little bit of extra time just to help Troy get back. So I just showed for an extra second because Bryce Hopkins is going to Kentucky. So I knew we had to do a little extra effort to shut him down. So I showed an extra second and tried to get back. I mean, at the end of the day, if a guy hits a shot with a hand in his face, you just got to stand there and shake his hand because that's a great shot.
He found his teammate wide open in the corner, which was unusual for him to miss.
I'd like to add, Sonny Williams had a great help defense on that play, flying out to the corner. I mean, it was really an extra effort play, which is all ND is about, really. That ND basketball, just extra effort, defensive possessions.
Yeah.
Well, one more thing before we let you go. Did you expect that the shot was going to blow up as much as it did in the national landscape?
I mean, you got to think back to some other buzzer beaters. Oh, picked
interception.
We have an interception, and we do. We have an interception.
Don's ball
with 3 seconds to go.
That's Jake.
That's Jacob Brenda, your teammate. Look at
that. Basketball Don.
Yeah, you're giving your teammates a little good luck here.
Yeah, we got a baseball down that scored a touchdown, and now we got a basketball down with the interception.
Yeah.
Spreading the love around.
Yeah, look, man, you're doing pretty good up here. Spreading your influence.
Yeah, we looked at Sonny a lot this basketball season, how much he made a difference for this team this year.
Yeah, he's really going to be good in the upcoming years for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
3 seconds left. Dons will have a play to run here from the 43-yard line. Chardy is going to drop back. Now rolls. He's in trouble. He let go of the ball. We're not going to have it. It doesn't look like we're going to have an incomplete pass.
Yeah,
that's going to end the first quarter.
Yeah, Riccardi just got to be smart with that ball, not take that sack, just throw it away. But looks like Dons will be for a loss of 6 or 7.
Frank, this is a blast to have you up here.
Thanks for having me up.
Yeah, this is amazing. Thank you so much for doing this.
Anytime.
We will be back when the second quarter begins. Whoopsies. All right, so we return for the second quarter. Still don't know how to put my microphone down during a break.
It's all right, Frank struggled too.
Yeah, Frank struggled too. That was an absolute blast, and he has some time after the game. I would go back and rewatch that. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Hank and I
were just talking about it. It's like that was a really interactive interview with him.
Yeah.
We were all laughing, poking jokes at each other. So it was fun.
We'll hopefully have another one. We have someone else coming up in the second half. We're going to have the assistant athletic director, Mike Brokenshire. He's going to join us for a little bit. We're going to talk some athletic stuff with him. Maybe we'll have a little fun too. We have 3rd and 14 coming up now for the Dons. Ricciardi fires.
Oh,
passes.
what a
Caught. Great catch by Jordan Jaroulis.
Two-way player.
It's not going to get him a first down, but it's going to get him a lot closer than they were.
That'll help.
I mean, rolling out right, and Enzo, lefty, he's thrown across his body, but, I mean, good thing he set his feet there. He didn't throw across his body that much. It wasn't off balance. You throw a strike right to Jordan, and Jordan makes a beautiful catch.
That is so hard to do.
Yeah, I'm just
rolling out to your back, and he made it look so easy.
I'm just glad that I don't know if I've been missing him, but Howard's finally getting some quality minutes here.
He's been out there for most of the game, and off he goes is Will Harlan, and he's going to get himself inside of the 25, and that was a real nice catch and run there for Will Harlan.
Yeah, Will Harlan, another baseball Don catcher, but, I mean, I haven't seen that speed yet. Oh, my goodness. Whew, he took off.
Yeah.
Where's that speed at? A little secret talent for Will. But
I think
catch.
he was hiding it on purpose.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So you got first down from the Lions 21.
Let's look at Howard's route running here.
And keep an eye on number 83, but right now keep an eye on number 2, Jordan
blocking.
or Jimmy Fidanzia, and he's going to get himself all the way down to about the 6-yard line.
Yeah, it looked like Jimmy Fidanzia didn't know where to go, but he stayed behind his blocker. That was a great pickup for the Dons. Inside the 5-yard line, let's punch this in, boys.
Yeah. Well, you can't look now, but when ND gets the ball back after Leo, just look at number 83, Howard's route running. This kid is only a sophomore, and he is making defenders get lost.
So Ricciardi is going to try and get his second touchdown in as many possessions. Going to hand off. Here comes Fidanzia going to the inside, and he's going to fall down with a gain of about 2. And he'll have 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Looks like he had the stiff arm right there, but he just got tripped up, and down at the I think that's the 3 or 4 yard line. Don's looking to punch this in.
Yeah.
I say.
Looks like the 3.
I say they'll pound it in for a run. I say they'll run the ball in here.
Yeah,
bit dominant with the run game right now.
If they don't get it in here, I bet you they run a fullback run with Hugh.
Hugh is out there right now, and here comes Fidanza, and he just gets himself swallowed up by Jacoby Wilson. This kid is massive, 6'4", 310 junior.
I know they don't have that much yardage, but why not run the screen with Will Harlan? I mean, that worked. That was a good chunk of yards there.
Yeah.
And he's coming out now.
Yep.
Just tough to run a screen when you're, in the red zone. You don't really got room because the defense is close, but
roll him out with Will then.
Yeah,
something like that.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, right now Enzo's been doing really good rolling out. I think he's better when he's rolling out rather than standing straight up in the pocket.
I agree. That's what the Bears failed to know about Mitch. There he goes.
There he goes.
Here goes Ricciardi.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Jacob Lombardi.
There you go, Jacob.
3-yard touchdown reception for Jacob Lombardi, and the Dons now have a 13-0 lead over the Lions.
Another advisory 205 guy right there. Jacob Lombardi with the nice catch. Route running, everything, all textbook.
Yeah, Nick Maxu calling the rollout, just the wrong guy, but, I mean, that's perfect. Got the young kid rolling out. Nice pass to Jacob Lombardi. Don's put up 7 more.
Michael Corlett with a good extra point, and it is now 14-0.
Have we seen Jalil yet? Because I think we're going to see him now.
We haven't yet, but I think we are now.
Or, yeah, should be now.
Make sure you cut the touchdown out before they kick. And then once they get it in, then you can play it again. So it's now 14-0, and this is now officially the most points that they have scored in a game.
Yeah, it's good to see the offense get on the board, huh?
Yeah, this is great. We haven't seen this in quite a while.
I still got my Coach DeFran's shutout going right now.
You do have it going?
Yeah.
I say they'll shut them out the whole game.
And if we had a money line,
Michael Corlett will kick off for Notre Dame.
still be going right now.
Chris Lindo
Still be going.
and Rayon Davidson.
Except we don't bet. We're good children.
As
Yeah,
Mr.
we don't
Ejek
do
says,
that.
we bet McDonald's breakfast.
I love that.
She's like, I'll take a McGriddle.
Okay, okay. Michael Corlett to kick it off. And here we go. Nice boot.
Whoa.
This one is
Stop.
going to go for a touchback.
Oh, man.
I thought he had the spin.
Yeah, I mean,
That's something you don't see very often from Michael Corlett, but he really put a boot on that one.
yeah, it looks like Leo's returner right there just, just let it go. But, I mean, if that took an ND bounce, that could be a little onside recovery for Notre Dame. But,
Yeah.
Didn't get it, but Leo ball.
Yeah, you know why?
First down for Leo from
They got Notre Dame's got the Leo defense on their feet, on their toes here. I mean, the ball's running well, the pass game's going well, so they don't know what to expect. That's why we're seeing a lot of open plays here.
So we'll have first down from the 20-yard line for the Lions.
Yeah, as of right now, the Notre Dame Dons have more yards than they did last week against Montini. They had a total of 183 yards last week, but obviously they're well over the 180 range.
Heading out is Jalen Johnson. That is not Jalen Johnson, pardon me. That is
23, Rayon Davidson.
Rayon Davidson.
First
I
down,
didn't even see
number
that.
5, Matt Alabella.
He's been all over the place, Rayon Davidson.
Yeah, you see this Leo team, they got a lot of juniors, and I'm sure they got some senior leadership, especially from James Davis III. With a young team like this, it's good for them to get experience. Like, we've seen this over the course of basketball season when Notre Dame plays a young team, good experience, and I'm sure it's a great experience for Leo to come here to Legends Field and play these Dons.
So we will have 2nd and 9.
I could have missed him, but now we see Michael Keenan out here. I haven't seen him.
Bad snap.
Get that
Hey, there he
And
is.
we have another
There he is.
interception. Michael Keenan just into the game.
Attaboy Stubbs. Mike Keenan. Great read on the ball off the Leo receiver's hands, and Mike gets there for the interception.
And the Dons have it once again, this time
Well, I jinxed
way
him
in the Lions territory at the 26.
jinxed him in a good way here.
Yeah. This defense has been playing outstanding so far.
Awesome, man.
This has been a joy to see.
I mean, just letting you know, first play you come in, you're going to get some action. Mike Keenan, interception, got the Dons on their Leo 25.
Here comes Francesco Riccardi just evading. Wow, great
Oh.
move. He's going to get close to it first. We do have flags on the play.
I saw number 14, Francesco LaPorte, line up. I expect a lot of seniors this game, as it is senior day. There are a lot more seniors than this on the basketball team, but expect a lot of seniors to get in when they can.
We had a lot of
Holding.
seniors this year for basketball, too. We had 10 of them.
Yep.
We got holding going against the Dons, so that's going to take that. Nice run by Ricciardi off the board. That's going to push him all the way back to the, well, not really all the way back. It'll push him back to the 30, so we will have 1st and 14, I believe.
Do you think Sean's starting quarterbacking could have done with the senior night, or is that what they wanted to go with?
I don't know. 1st and 15, never mind. Don't listen to me. 'Cause I don't know what the officials know, apparently. I mean, Ricciardi's going to give it to his brother Francesco
Whoa.
Ricciardi, getting into the outside, and he's going to go down at the 9-yard line. Great run by Ricciardi.
Le'Veon Bell right there. Found the gap and exploded through it.
He is the Don's Le'Veon Bell, and he's showing his skills under the lights tonight.
Prime Le'Veon Bell. No Jets, no Chiefs Le'Veon Bell. Pittsburgh Le'Veon.
Pittsburgh Le'Veon Bell.
He is quick, and he just exploded up the hole, man, and, you know, got back the yards. I'm sure he wanted to get in the end zone right there, but looks like it's going to be a Leo timeout.
So Leo's going to call timeout. We'll take a quick timeout as well. We will be back after the break. All right, we are back as the Lions took their second timeout of the half. Don's lead 14-0. And unrelated football news, Hank has something he wants to share with everybody.
Yeah, I'm a little Bulls fan, of course, but Zach LaVine, 39 points in the first half. He has 43 right now. Bulls up 7.
That is crazy.
Yeah, and for all y'all listen out there, we don't take any Bulls bandwagons. Come on, get out of here. After the Vucevic trade, we don't want you.
Yeah, you have to be on the bandwagon before the trade. Fidanzia flipped on over, and that was Jacoby Wilson again. He is down and is slow to get up.
I say look for a senior to score a touchdown right here. Feel like 14-0 lead, you're going in. And give the ball to a senior right here. Who would you pick? Senior touchdown right here.
I want to see Jack Dunn.
I see Jack Dunn out there too.
Jack Dunn did just check in, but I would like to see that.
I kind of want to see Hugh. Hugh's been the unsung hero. He's not had any touchdowns, any turnovers, but he's been playing like a beast.
He is not out there, but yes,
yeah,
I would like to see. Oh, he is? Never
He's on the
mind.
rollout.
I'm blind. Throw to the end zone.
Oh, wow.
It is
What a
caught.
snap.
What a catch. Wow. Connor O'Boyle with an amazing touchdown reception. And the Dons have a 20-0 lead.
Connor OB, baby.
Well, my 21-7 prediction could be bent by the first half.
Wow.
There we go. Connor OB, I mean, he's got that 6'4", 6'5" frame. You know, he can go up and go get it. And he just did that. Touchdown Dons.
Keep comparing him to NFL players. Rob Gronkowski.
Wow.
Can block and could jump up there.
Where's the same number?
Where's the same number?
We did have a whistle before. Okay. Someone went down.
Offside against Leo.
Okay, so we got an offside. Joe Giamatti fell over.
Joey Meatballs?
Yes, sir.
On the seat of his pants.
No, I think he was flopping there.
I think he was just trying to sell it.
His dad's in the stands. He wants to ride home. So.
This is the one sport you shouldn't flop in.
Extra point is good, and it is now 21-0. And lots of noise from the Dons fans here, and what's probably the biggest crowd of the season so far. Notre Dame leads 21-0.
Yeah, Connor O'Boyle. I thought Hugh Keeney was going to get the ball there, but, I mean, throw it up to the big fella. He's going to go get it.
Yeah. I thought Hugh Keeney was going to do it too. But you called out Connor O'Boyle early in the game here with the blocking. How about the catching?
Oh, yeah. I mean, obviously I slept on that, but, he showed me up a little bit there.
Yeah.
Went up and go get it. I mean, play a little pickup basketball with him. You know, I don't really see that often, but I mean, Connor O'Boyle, man, getting up there, put 2 hands on the ball, both feet in bounds, touchdown Don.
That was
man.
an incredible catch.
Awesome.
What's
Love
this
to see
lineup?
it.
They have the whole left side right open.
All right, here we go.
Here they come.
Looks like they only have 10 guys on the field.
And we're gonna have another touchback.
You know, he is booting it down there tonight.
Yeah. Rayshawn Davidson is just like, Rayon Davidson. There's 2 Davidsons, and they are not twins. They are brothers. But Rayon Davidson's like, no, thank you. We're gonna go out to the 20-yard line.
You know, Nick Maxu, I think you're going to see your guy Jack Doherty quarterback in later.
Yeah, I want to. 2 Dohertys on the team.
Yeah, you got Michael and Jack.
You know, my goal by tonight is to see a touchdown pass Mike Doherty from Jack.
That would be awesome.
That might be framed in the Doherty house.
I mean, we almost got one. We almost got a hands-off to we got Enzo to Francesco.
Yeah.
I mean,
that'd have been something.
That would have been close. I mean, he's 5 yards out, but I mean, almost got there. I'm sure he wanted to get in the end zone.
That would have been awesome. Akils is going to go on the run with it. Well, it's all out of sorts on that run, and he's going to get about 5 yards.
Some screaming holding calls around here, but we got nothing with the flags.
No flags thrown. Just over 7 minutes to go left in the half. When we do hit halftime, we're going to have our cheerleaders back. They'll be hanging out, and then I believe we're going to have some band action from next to the sand pits.
Second half gas, too.
And then
we'll keep it a secret for right now. Keep it a secret.
We did tell them already.
Never mind.
Yeah. Sorry.
It's all right.
It's okay.
Next time we're doing surprise guests.
We are doing surprise guests next week. You're not going to know who it
high
is.
snap. Oh,
ball is out, and is that Hugh Keeney that got it?
See what they call it here, incomplete or a fumble. There it is.
Incomplete. That would have been Hugh Keeney on the recovery.
He's
and
saying,
a lot of moans.
the ref's saying that he had the whole throwing motion on.
I don't know.
That's hard to call.
That's a tough call. I don't know about that one.
Yeah, I don't know.
Can't take it back now. We have no instant replay, so it is what it is.
Yeah, we're not Brother Rice. We don't know. We can't look at that. Hank was bringing up before the game just how cool Brother Rice's stuff is. Like,
yeah, they're a good ball club, though.
They do, and then their production with their student-run media club they have it really nice over there. Props to them and their department for really hooking them up good.
Game respects game.
Yeah. I know we have a nice setup here, but I mean, instant replay in high school?
Yeah, it's
you
something.
don't see that very often.
Get him, Garrett.
Akils trying to make something out of it, and he's going to get thrown down just before the first down. And a great run there by Akils. Almost got thrown down a couple of times.
Yeah.
He's going to end up getting close to a first down.
It's nice to see Garrett back in there like nothing. He was injured first week, and he's playing like nothing's happened to him. He almost had that sack on the play.
Yeah, Dons went down with a couple injuries week 1, and, you know, it's great to see them back, full strength. And this is what you want to see the Dons at right now. You know, they're going after the ball, getting turnovers, running the ball very well. A couple nice passes from Enzo. You know, this is Dons football right here.
Yeah.
Got 4th and 1 for the Lions.
Going for it, as you can see.
I think they'll try to draw them off sides here.
I could agree with that. No, he's going for it. Turnovers.
And it looks like we're going to get a turnover.
Well, we have time. Short-handed here with the crew here, but give him a quick shout out behind the scenes over here.
A lot of our guys are gone on spring break, but a huge shout out to Leighton Meadows and Andrew Dolbeck coming in for the game tonight. And then one of our guys from the theater department, Andrew Conyer, a junior here, stepping in. He's up on camera right now. Him and Andrew have been flip-flopping on camera, and then have also been doing some DJing here tonight. We usually, when we have our full crew, we do run the DJ stand, but we did get a little swap into the DJ, but great job to those guys. Layton's doing a great job on the producer stand,
Yeah.
making things look great.
Mr. Hopper was up here with us, too.
Yeah, he was up here, too. He's been helping out throughout the night, too.
Get to the outside.
Here comes Colin Randazzo.
What a stiff arm.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh, what a move! Oh, man.
Saquon Barkley.
Wow. Great move by Colin Randazzo as he got himself the first down.
The next thing he was going to do is jump over the last defender and get in the end zone there.
I would have loved to see a Najee Harris and just jump over somebody.
I mean,
Big Alabama guy, huh?
Yeah. Love my guy Najee.
I've made fun of him for, being a smash mouth running back, putting the head down. But, he proved me wrong, showed a little shiftiness right there, breaking ankles. But good move by Colin. Woo.
Wow. Okay.
Look for Emmanuel Amisu on this route here.
Yeah.
He is quick, man.
Going into motion.
Jimmy's
They're going
got
to give it to Fidanzia, but he's not going to get much. Maybe a yard if he's lucky.
I'm selfish. I want to see some more Howard route running. Put him in.
Yeah, he is over on the sideline. Howard Williamson, number 83. He's impressed us so far, and I think Nick wants to see more of him.
Yeah. This team next year is gonna be scary, man. All the young sophomores coming up. It's gonna be one mature team by next year.
They got their first win of the season last week, routing Glenbrook South here at home. Nick was here. Resident DJ.
Yeah.
Resident DJ.
Sorry, I was locked in on the play.
That is Fidanzia again. We'll have third down.
We had some good DJing here on Saturday, but
yeah,
can't do much at 9:30 a.m. with neighbors. So
yeah,
gotta respect the Niles.
Yeah, you do have to be careful.
It'll be third down for Notre Dame from the Leo 13-yard line.
You know what? We only got one Saturday game left.
Yeah. On the huddle cam.
On the huddle cam, yeah. If you watch the game before us or the sophomore game last weekend, we got a new huddle cam installed. Big
Howard's
shout out
in.
to Miss Herman, our technology director, as Howard Williamson trying to stretch his way forward to the end zone. He's going to be a little short.
Great pass.
Goal.
Great pass. Great catch. Rewind it at home. And look at it. Enzo threw that ball right in his hands. You couldn't drop it. He put it right in his hands. It's like a handoff.
That was a tight window right there, and Howard's able to secure the catch.
First and goal. Hand off to Fidanzia. Pushing his way in.
I say he's got it.
What do we got?
I say he's got it.
Yep.
Touchdown Notre Dame. Jimmy Fidanzia pushing his way through. And the Dons now lead 27-0.
Well, there goes my predictions.
And Nick's predictions have gone out the window.
It's all right.
Woo. We like the offense.
I love the offense, man. 28 points.
Wow. Hopefully 28.
And looking like I'm trying to find a college team to relate to that scores a lot, but I mean, there's a lot of those in the Big 12. So
Bama versus Ohio State.
Corlette's extra point is good, and it is now 28-0. The offense has come to play.
They sure have. 28 first half points. Think they can catch up to Zach Levine's total 39?
Let's see. Before I get too far off, going back to what we were saying about the huddle cam earlier, big shout out to our technology director, Miss Deanna Herman, putting that in last week, getting it up and running for use. We couldn't be happier to have it up because it means we don't have to do as much, and that thing can do it all itself. So it helps us out. Really happy that it's working now, and hopefully we're going to get to use it on this thing because I'm excited to use it. It's a new toy for me, and I like new toys.
I mean, I just put on the headset, so I don't really operate the toys because,
Well, we're going to teach you eventually.
You and I both think. Put on the headset and yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got the easy, John. Here's Michael Corlett to kick it away. Are we going to see another touchback? No. Oh, are we now?
Get there, boys.
Looks like we are going to get a touchback and a backflip by Jaleel Johnson.
Did he give us a backflip?
He gave us a somersault.
Somersault backflip?
Somersault backflip. You know what? We'll call it a backflip because it'll make him happier.
Yeah.
And, you like to see Jaleel Johnson happy. Great kid, great personality. And he's you know, even though he's been out for a little bit now, great to see him doing well.
It'll be first down for Leo from the
For sure.
20-yard line.
It's always good that no matter what team we're playing, see everybody healthy. I mean, these guys are just in high school. They got a big life ahead of them, so you always want to see them healthy.
So first down from the 20 on another touchback that really shouldn't have been a touchback.
Yeah, I mean, if this was college or NFL, man, that could have been a safety.
Yeah, it sure could have.
For sure.
The Keels will drop back, coming from under center. Rolling to the outside,
holding.
flag is thrown. And he's going to go out before the line of scrimmage, but we do have a flag thrown, so let's see what we end up getting here. And it is holding against the Lions. So that's going to push him back.
I noticed a new guy out here, number 80, Patrick Prozo. Any relation to George?
Yes.
Yes, they are related, actually.
George now at Dayton.
Yeah, he's in.
On the football team still.
Yeah, he is. If I'm correct, he is playing on the offensive line now.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, he's a tight
He was
tight
he
end
was a
O-line.
tight. Yeah, he was a tight end for the majority of his time here, but I believe he is
Yeah.
rostered as an offensive line. I believe an offensive
I
line.
wouldn't be surprised if they also use him as a blocking tight end at some point too.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a
Yeah, big
kid.
George Prozo. You know, he came up big last year with the onside recovery to push the Dons to the next round of the playoffs. I mean, that game was wild against Barrington, man. It was a great game to be at.
First and 20 now for the Lions. In trouble is Keels. Looking for somewhere to throw it. And he had somebody, but dropping in his Merrick sample.
Yeah, you know what's
so it'll
been
be second down.
the game changer for ND here is the pressure on the quarterback. You're not letting him get like a good minute to throw the ball. He's snapping it and he is running because they are there on him.
Yeah,
Can't let him get time like the Bears give Aaron Rodgers, man.
yeah, the Dons defense all over the Lions offensive line here so far. And it's definitely something you want to see. Hank still got his shutout.
Yeah, hopefully we can continue it. I like the Notre Dame defense. You know, they work hard. You know, every play, you see them going balls to the walls, man, and that's what you want to expect out of a defense.
Handoff, Jalen Johnson.
You know,
And he will take himself out at about the 16.
I got some tough news from the football team the other day that there's no more pasta nights.
Oh, really?
They would go for pasta, get the carbs in, get some energy like a couple nights before the game, and they grill for them now. That was hard news on me, and I'm not even on the team.
So we will have
It'll be
third and
down for Leo from their own
14?
15-yard line.
15? Yeah, 15. Never mind. 15. Still can't read.
It's all right. We're four up here.
Yeah, we like to make fun of ourselves, particularly me. I mean, you guys can too.
I'm not throwing out the numbers here. It's hard to do.
Okay.
I'm not a good play-by-play guy.
All right. Keels will fire, and that's going to hit the ground before it can find Davidson. So
Yeah.
we will have fourth down for the Lions.
Keel scrambling a lot. I mean, the Dons are literally blitzing every snap, and he's not getting enough time he needs to look and throw to his receivers. So I mean, credit the Notre Dame Dons defense right now. 0 points the first half. As of right now, they're doing a great job pressuring the quarterback.
So we will have
Marty Durkin and
Marty
Jake.
Durkin kicking, or not Marty Durkin. Marty Durkin's back, and Jake DeFranz is back. Don't know who the identity is of the kicker, though. He's a guy that's not on our roster sheets.
Can't even see his number.
He is number 66, but he is not on anything.
There's a flag on
You
the
have
play.
a flag thrown. So let's see what this is about. And
Substitution, infraction.
Substitution foul against Leo.
that's not something you see very often.
Yeah, he came out late. They were almost ready to punt that ball away.
And you would not have wanted to see the Lions use their last time out on that. So that's going to push them back even more. 4th and 20 now. As our unknown kicker will.
Let's get a block
turn it away.
here.
It's a low snap.
Oh.
Booted away. Marty Durkin is going to make the grab.
He put that thing up in the lights.
Yeah, I lost the ball for a second.
And he's going to take it up for about 12 yards to the 28-yard line, which is exactly how many points that the Dons have scored so far. More than all of the points they have combined so far this year, and actually the most points they have scored in their last 4 games.
Yeah, I think this first half is, yep. What did you say? Is that the total of all their games?
That is, they have scored more points here in the first half than they have in their previous 4 games, and that's dating back to last season.
Wow.
So it really shows you something about how this offense has played here so far tonight, as we got the Ricciardi brothers in the gun.
Yeah, as of right now, 4 for 5 on scoring for
Here's
the Dons.
Francesco.
Look at the speed on that kid.
Wow. He's always got an extra burst of energy in his engine.
Exactly.
He just took off.
He scopes it out, gets out there, sees a gap, and he just doesn't miss. He gets the good 7 yards every time. I want to say he's averaging more than 7 this game, but I'm going to give him 7 as an average.
Easily. The kid has been playing amazing. And they're going to hand it off to him again, finding some holes, and he's going to go down at about the 10-yard line, so he'll be a little bit short of the first down. So last second and probably 3, I'd say.
You know, they might run it again here, but playing here, I don't know. I'm obviously no football head coach here, but I'm going to try a slant here and see if I can find someone at the end of the end zone on the slant. Okay. Maybe one of the LaPortes on this side. 2 of the LaPortes actually are both on this side.
Yeah, both LaPortes are out there right now. We also got number 81.
Have one of them slant across like Howard did.
Krasinski is getting out there.
Yeah, one of them. Back to him.
Back to Frankie Ricciardi, pushing his way forward. Almost lost the ball, but he's going to go down at the 4-yard line and another first for the Dons.
I mean, you got to give him the ball again on first down here. This kid's been running up the field for them.
He's running his tail off.
Oh, your guy's back in, Connor O'Boyle.
You got it. He's running well here. I would try once with him here, maybe outside.
Yeah, why not?
And then I would throw it up to Connor O'Boyle.
Connor O'Boyle has checked back into the game.
Yeah, you can see another rollout right now.
Here goes Frankie, and he is into the end zone for a Notre Dame touchdown. Frankie Ricciardi taking it in 4 yards, and the Dons now lead 34-0.
Wow.
And the scoring continues.
Oh.
And a fumble there by Ricciardi between him and Howard Williamson.
That's good. The Ricciardi brothers are officially going to ride home tonight.
Yeah, we do have a stoppage.
Yeah, just a little substitution here.
Extra point attempt now for Michael Corlett.
Oh.
Almost.
What a way to get it off.
And it is now 35-0.
He's been consistent too. I mean, those field goals are almost impossible to kick, and he hasn't missed one yet. Knock on wood.
Knock, knock. We did some wood siding up it. There you go. Knock on the wood table.
I got it.
35-0 Dons leading with 2:20 to go in the half. Make sure you stick around for halftime. We got the cheerleaders. We got the band. And then you get yourself a nice break from us, knuckleheads, trying to figure out what we're talking about before we come back for the third quarter. So make sure you stick around because it's senior night, and these guys always have something up in store for senior night.
Yeah, also shout out to those cheerleaders. You know, it's their senior night too. So, I mean, they've been here for 4 years also. So, I mean, stay tuned for halftime to see them perform.
So 2:20 to play. See what the Lions will do. But first, we got to get a kickoff from Michael Corlett. Off we go.
Man, what a boot.
Nice boot there. Here's Rayon Davidson.
Get him, Dietz.
Oh, he's
taking a nice route. He's got some room to go. And he's going to be knocked out at about the 34-yard line before heading into the Dons bench.
Rayon Davison brings it out.
So decent field position for the Lions to start here. Some room to work. Got 2:11 and a timeout to play with. You'd like to get something before halftime.
Yeah, you sure would. I mean, hopefully the defense can stop them real quick. I mean, a turnover would always be nice
And
here.
you just want 6 touchdowns before halftime, don't you?
That would be that would be awesome.
I mean,
I would love it.
Pick 6, we got more points than Zach Levine, so
Pick 6.
still
Who was
2
it,
minutes
Matt
left.
Murphy that had a pick 6 on the first game last year that Josh and I went crazy over?
I couldn't remember.
I think it was.
Roll
Matt
the tape
Murphy.
back, tweet us. They
I-
got to be there, right?
I think it was Matt Murphy in the Geneva game. And then, yeah, it was Matt Murphy because Josh said after you got yourself a pick 6 and then you kick your own extra point.
Yep, that's something actually.
So here's Jalen Johnson. And he's going to get pushed behind the line of scrimmage. That was when I just, started screaming into the microphone because, I didn't know what I was doing here.
Yeah.
But, thanks, Josh, if you're listening. Shout out to Josh. He got himself on the Big Ten Network this week up at Nebraska working with Jake Bartecki. Jake's, I believe he's a senior now at Nebraska, if I'm not mistaken. I probably am, so Jake, correct me if you're watching.
Yeah.
But shout out to those guys doing great things in the field.
You know, it's
up in
cool.
Nebraska.
It's cool that they're doing something that they want to and they have fun doing. I mean, that's the key you'll hear at Notre Dame. Don't rush anything when you get to college. Let it come to you and figure it out. Hank was talking about it earlier. He wants to go into it. Let it come to you. You'll figure it out.
Keel's going to hand it off, and I believe that was Johnson again. Yeah, it was Johnson. He doesn't go anywhere. So we'll have 3rd and 13 coming up. Nice tackle there by Josh Burke.
Yeah, I mean, as of right now, the seniors that came out to play, and it really shows on the scoreboard right now. Hopefully we can see some new faces here on the field. I know it's senior night, but, you get to see a couple new faces, a couple juniors, a couple sophomores hopping in, probably second half.
About to see some senior band members here.
Yeah.
They put in the work heavily, too.
Oh, yeah.
7 a.m. every day.
7 a.m. every day, and then they're here Tuesday nights, too. I mean, these guys get a ton of credit.
Get them.
Wow. Major drop back there from Akils as Johnson's going to get over the original line of scrimmage, and we'll have 4th and 9 coming up.
Your boy Pantance has almost had him there, eh?
Yeah.
And so much for that. Looks like this is going to take us.
Is that a
Never
timeout?
mind.
Wow.
Leo's going to take a timeout. They're going to use their final timeout. They're going to try and do something. We'll take a quick timeout as well. 12.1 to go in the half. All right, so we come back. 12.1 left to go here in the half. Make sure you stick around for halftime. We got some halftime performances coming up for you. We did just find out the identity of our mystery kicker. Thank you to PA addresser Mike Marisi for that. He is William Anderson. So we'll make sure to say his name next time he comes out.
If you're watching this, don't blame us.
Whoa, almost a Ryan Fitzpatrick play there. Getting out of bounds is Davidson. And Leo's got themselves into Notre Dame territory. Great throw by James Akils. And the Lions have something cooking with 4.5 left.
Yeah, I mean, as of right now, you got no timeouts, 4 seconds. This is where you take a shot. Notre Dame should be in that prevent defense. Also shouldn't really allow that to happen. I'm sure Coach DeFranco isn't really happy with that from his defense, having a ball thrown 20 yards downfield, putting them in position for a Hail Mary.
So they need 37 yards. This Don's defense is out of sorts right now.
See, he's not in the shotgun, though, which is weird.
No, he's under center. He's been taking a lot of deep dropbacks, though.
Yeah.
And here he goes again.
There it is.
And he's going to heave.
He's got
Looking deep.
Oh,
and
good
almost
play.
intercepted by
Oh.
Jacob Lombardi, but a late flag coming in.
Whoa.
If that's pass interference, that's a horrible call.
That's a bad call.
Oh,
He got
boy.
in front of that.
It looks like they are going to get him for pass interference. Refs are conferring. And if it is pass interference, that puts the Lions in great territory to score.
Yeah, pick up the flag, boys.
Yeah, come on. He jumped
One of the
right in
parents
front
right
of that.
below us just got it on film and said that they did not touch him.
He jumped right in front of that. He read
Yep.
that like a book.
He
Pick up the flag.
Yep.
Okay. So the flag was on Leo.
So the flag was on Leo. It got some people upset. So that penalty will be assessed on the kickoff. It's halftime for us, but it's not halftime for our cheerleaders and our band members. We will be back with a couple minutes to go before the third quarter. Enjoy halftime, everybody.
It might be.
Let's welcome the Notre Dame cheerleaders. Let's have a nice hand for the Notre Dame cheerleaders. Let's welcome the Notre Dame Resurrection Marching Band.
better at their league. They're in a really good group. Well, they're on our average, but all the teams around their place. It makes that better. Well, we're in traffic. We totally focused on yesterday. The last second. Each person had a conference. They're not a conference?
You can't get the actual athletic director because he's the head football coach here. So we decided, let's get his right-hand man. Welcome into the booth, Assistant Athletic Director, Mr. Mike Brokenshire.
All right. Thank you guys for having me. I'm excited to be up here.
Yeah, it's nice to have you here. Okay, I don't know where you've been watching the game, but what do you think so far?
Yeah, no, it's great to see this energy. They came out strong, especially it being senior night tonight. It's great to see some of our seniors getting some touches and some touchdowns and some good stops here. So I'm loving the energy. I hope they keep it up through the second half here.
Yeah, it's been pretty good here so far. Leo is going to receive the second half kick after winning the toss. So one of the reasons we wanted to have you up here, similarly to why we had Mr. Tully up here 2 weeks ago, was to talk about how ND has adapted to the protocols, the mitigations, all that stuff. But for you, it would be on the athletic side. So why don't you talk about that for a little bit?
Yeah, absolutely. So first and foremost, just me in this position, I'm fortunate to work with Coach Hennessy and Miss Byrne as they have, been leaders throughout all of this here. And it's been a challenge, and everything's been very fluid all season and throughout the different seasons that we've had. But, one thing about Notre Dame that's great is we all kind of step up, we come together, and we do what we need to do to make sure things happen. So and that's kind of what we're seeing here this year. So, yeah.
I got a question here.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know who makes like the schedules for the teams here, but has any schools been hesitant to want to come play these contact sports?
No, not that I've been aware of. Kind of what we did is we started with our conferences and, see who was playing who and then added games as we went. Not that I was aware of. I think a lot of people jumped on the opportunity to just get out there and play. And so, I think it's great to see teams like Leo out here. But yeah, no, I don't think any teams have like reeled against anything here. But yeah,
that's good.
Yeah, Mr. Brokenshire. Besides, the athletic director, you're also a cross country and track and field coach.
Yes.
How does it feel to be back after not having a season last year?
It's great. So we can even start with cross country. Cross country and golf are the two sports that actually went in the fall, and it was great just to be out there and running again. Like you mentioned, track season got canceled I think we had 2 indoor meets before it eventually got canceled here, but we were out there this week. I coached the distance guys. It was great to see them out and running and kind of getting me in shape a little bit more, which is great too.
Yeah, we see you running, Mr. Brokenshire.
I gotta say,
we got our eyes on you too.
Going home at like 5:30 from golf practice, they're running around the block. I was like, I don't even know how they do it.
And I'm chasing after them like, hey, you guys are doing great.
Almost an interception there from Jack Gunn. Jake DeFranza on some good coverage there. That was intended to go to Chris Lindo.
Yeah, that was a great job by the Notre Dame defense getting a hand on that ball.
Okay, so something else, though, I wanted to bring up. This is kind of going to the basketball season. We covered the basketball team pretty extensively.
Yeah.
The varsity team did not get shut down once because of COVID outbreak. I know we had some issues on the lower levels, but why don't you talk a little bit about the success of that?
Yeah, kind of going back to a point I made earlier, it really does take everybody to kind of be on board with what we're doing here. And I know Coach Clancy and his staff were great with making sure that everybody was masked up. We had a lot of protocol when people were coming into the building to make sure that their temps were checked, that they were free of any symptoms. And I think it goes to show when you kind of put things in place and, make sure that people are doing what they need to do, it can work. And I think we proved that this year. And a lot of credit again to Coach Hennessy and Ms. Byrne and Coach Clancy in the basketball season for making sure that their guys were in line. So, yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Brokenshire, despite a tough year this year, what would you expect in the future for Notre Dame and their athletics?
Yeah, going forward here, I think, again, stemming from this year, we were strong. We might not always have the outcomes that we want, but, pulling together and being a community is a big part of what we do in our athletics program. And I'm excited for the future for all our sports. Got a lot of good young guys, coming into various different levels and different sports here. So I see nothing but positive things on the horizon for Notre Dame athletics.
Yeah, not only athletics here, we're coming back all Monday, so
yes,
we all need dedication, everybody here.
Yeah, no, I think that's going to be a big part of it. It's great that we're kind of, having the opportunity to be back in school, but, people got to realize that this isn't over yet, and we need to make sure that we're doing what we need to do to stay safe and healthy and continue to work as a community and as a team here. And I think we're going to see a nice end of the school year if we can do that, so yeah.
Okay, I got something. Unfortunately, you have to have me as a student in your class.
I would say fortunately.
Oh, okay, fortunately. I was thinking unfortunately because, we mess around a little too much.
He's gone.
Oh,
wow.
Goodbye.
Uh-oh.
It's Davidson, and he is going to take this one to the house. And Leo's got their first score of the game.
Wow, man.
And a late flag thrown.
Turn on the Jets.
Yeah.
Woo!
A little excessive celebration, but oh my goodness,
wow.
And he
took off there.
Yeah, there's some track and field right there for you, Mr.
Brokenshire.
Right. Man.
That 100-yard dash there.
Yeah, that. I mean, they do a 60 for football, but I mean, these guys can for sure do 100 or 50.
Oh yeah, he got wheels.
Rayon Davidson was the one who scored that touchdown. What a run! Let's see. What we have on the flag. Touchdown is going to be good. And another sideline interference. And this is on Notre Dame.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he
Never
brought it to
mind.
Leo.
Oh, on Leo.
Yeah.
Okay. So that is the second one we've had now against the Lions.
The penalty was a sideline interference.
No, you can't do that.
I missed it. I didn't see what happened. Obviously, they're probably running on the field.
I saw one of the coaches is getting out a little too far onto the field. They are going to go for a 2-point conversion here, as the Lions is trying to get back into it. Akils.
Oh, he fell.
2-point
That's
conversion
no
is
good.
no good.
Yeah, it looked like he tripped up right there. But, going back to that last play, Don's, he was a little one-on-one right there, and, he's just a nice catch and turn, and he just turned it upfield for a Leo touchdown.
So Hank and Nick are both wrong with their predictions. Dons are not going to get a shutout on defense, and Nick's score was gone a long time ago. It is now 35-6.
Leighton, edit that out. Edit that out. We don't want to talk about my score.
Fine. So going back to what I was talking about earlier before that great run, you being a teacher, you have 4 AP classes. I'm pretty sure that's most in the school.
It might be.
I'm pretty sure. I want to say it is. It's
a tough task.
Let's give you the credit while you're here.
Thank you.
So I want you to talk a little bit about what it's been like for you this year, handling everything. All the movement back and forth. You got different kids in every day. What's it been like for you?
Yeah, no, it's and not just myself, but probably every single teacher. It's been an incredible adjustment. You didn't have me before, but I'm usually a teacher that's up in front of the room and constantly moving, and I have been kind of stuck behind my desk, making sure Zoom guys are good, making sure you all are good. So just a lot of change in routine. I think a lot of teachers had to deal with here. But I will say this, and I think we kind of get this across the board. The students have been great, at least in my experience and in my 4 classes. It's challenging, and I'm not just saying this to be sentimental, but you guys have done a great job and have helped me out tremendously by doing what you need to do and, being great students in class and not giving, your teachers trouble and things like that. So, it's been an adjustment, but, another great thing about Notre Dame is we do that. We do what we need to do to make sure that, our operations happen in the way that they do. So, another thing is I think I've been forced to be better as a teacher. And also, too, I think just be more empathetic to people's situations and understanding that this is a tough time for everybody. So, yeah, a lot of adjustments in that sense. But I got to give you guys credit. You make my job a whole lot easier there. So,
10:40 to go here in the third quarter. Don's leading 35-6. Nice return there by Mike Pantazis, getting it out to the Leo 45.
Show me something, Jack Doherty.
Yeah, Jack Doherty and a quarterback, and here goes Colin Randazzo. He's going to take it down inside the 35, about the 33-yard line, and another first down for the Dons.
Good run right there. Good run. Everything seems to click when Jack Doherty's quarterbacking.
I think Mike's at 17, right? That's Mike Doherty?
Mike Doherty is...
Yeah, that's him. 2 Dohertys on the field.
Yeah.
Brett Krasinski. And then...
You also got Will Harlan in here. He's a receiving fullback tight end.
John O'Malley.
And a timeout for the Lions. Seen a lot of weirdly used timeouts, that's for sure.
Yeah, a lot of stoppage this game.
Yeah. Well, yeah. We've seen a lot of scores, too. So
yeah,
that's not helping.
That's very true.
So, Mr. Brokenshire, teaching in Notre Dame, what is camaraderie like in Notre Dame, with the students and the staff?
Yeah, no, I think I'll start with the staff. I think we have built over the years a great relationship with one another. And I think one thing that we're really missing this year is, just the opportunity to get together and hang out and grab food together. We don't really do that anymore. And so I think we're all kind of itching to get back to that and get back to what we used to do prior to all this. And that was such a big part of, our coworkers is kind of those bonding experiences. So, that's been good. And again, I think with the students, it's, we're all kind of given as much as we can here. So, I think the students that are, doing things like you all and how you're constantly here doing media crew stuff, I think it adds to the, not just camaraderie, but the entire Notre Dame experience here. So, you guys just keep doing what you're doing. I think, despite the fact it's been a tough year, I think there's been a lot of good things that have come out of it.
Jack Doherty on the keeper, and he's
he's
still up on his feet. Is he going to get a first down?
I mean,
let's see they signaled for it.
For a couple of cohort 2 kids over here,
Yeah.
if you think about it, give or take a few kids, we've only seen half of the freshman class. That's weird to think about.
Yeah, absolutely. I think a big part of next year is going to be to really make sure we kind of bridge those gaps, especially with the freshmen. You know, you're almost going to have a second freshman year coming up.
Yeah. You know, I thought about that. You know, it's a little more with like public school kids.
Go.
And here goes. That's Francesco LaPorte. He's going to get down to about the 10-yard line. You know, like public school kids, they've been online for most of the year.
Yeah.
And, like Chicago public schools, where I came from and Hank came from too, you know, they're going to be back in school for the first time on April 19th. You know, we've gotten lucky since we've been doing a hybrid since August, and now we're going to be back 4 days a week.
Absolutely, and I think that speaks to our administration and, you know, Mr. Tully and Mrs. Pelrine and Mr. Tagios and everybody else and Coach Boyle for what they've done. You should have seen the work that went into planning this year, this summer. It was pretty intense. So we definitely got to give credit to our administration for that, because, like you said, there are a lot of kids out there that didn't get this experience. You know, and despite, you know, everything going on, at least we were in school at least half the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's. I'll tell you what, Mr. Brokenshire, as a student right now, it's for sure, I'm glad to be back. And, you know, with all the things, you know, not seeing your classmates every day, you know, it's kind of tough for the students to, you know, handle that, you know, being one day in school and one day online. But I think the staff in general has done a great job teaching online and in class. So
sure, absolutely. And I think another thing that, you know, kind of comes to mind here just with that situation, you see the things that, you know, maybe you were grateful for, but you didn't realize you were grateful for them, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I think we saw a lot of that this year, like, wow, I am glad we got to do this and this, despite the fact that we are missing a lot this year. So yeah.
Well, I had this moment before we went on break where my 8-period class, I was like, wow, we went to school with these many kids because we seniors came back for 2 days.
Right.
And it was just crazy to think that we went to school 5 days a week with a full class.
Right.
And then
Garrett Dorsey swallowed up.
You guys will have your moment next week. You'll see it.
Well, you got to experience it a little bit, and Nick too. What was it like having for Nick, the senior class, but what do you think it's going to be like having everybody back in the building again?
It's going to be strange at first. It's going to seem different, but I think we will settle in quickly. It was funny today. We got more desks in our classroom, and I was setting up my classroom, and it was just kind of mind blowing. I was like, wow, I would normally have this many people. It just seems so packed.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, no, I think it's definitely going to be an adjustment, but I think it's going to be easier in the long run here.
Look at Doherty trying to pull a Frankie
Nice,
Riccardi,
nice.
throw to the end zone, and that one's going to find the goalpost before it can find Brett Okerzinski, who just flew up for that thing.
He was calling for it. He wanted that one.
Yeah, but Leo's going to take over deep in their own territory from the 8-yard line. And in a situation where they need points, you're down 29. Yeah, you'd like to make something of this.
yeah, hopefully the Dons can get a turnover right here and, you know, get a short field and, you know, tack on a couple more points. I know Nick for sure wants to see Jack Doherty back on the field. You know, he just did a good drive with the Dons, just unable to capitalize.
I want both Dohertys out there.
You want to see a Doherty to Doherty.
Yeah.
we had been saying, you weren't up here yet, but we had been saying when the Ricciardi twins are out there, we wanted to see a Ricciardi to a Ricciardi.
Yeah.
And
We got it.
We saw Frankie
Right.
almost take one to the house.
I think he did
From his
push one
brother.
in.
You're right.
He
But
did
there
get
was-
one in,
Yeah,
yeah.
there was a longer one that was like almost 30 yards that he was close to bringing in, as that one's going to be taken up for about 4 yards. So it'll be 2nd and 6 coming up for the Lions.
A lot of brothers on this team. We talked about this earlier. Doherty brothers, Riccardi brothers, LaPorte brothers. I don't know if I'm missing any. I don't think I am. It's a lot of brothers.
There's a lot of brothers. Not just like, and then you also got some like in the program too.
Yeah.
Right.
All together, like I'll name like the Bakulis brothers off the top of my head. Like
Yeah, you also got the Keenan brothers,
got
too.
Keenans too.
Yep. That's always something you like to see. That's always a sign of a healthy school, you know, when you have the younger brothers coming in. And filling in spots.
The DeFranzas.
Yeah, the defenses too. Yeah, because
That's
yeah,
not
really
son
a brother,
duo.
yeah, it's a father-son.
The duos.
the dynamic duo.
But no, I mean, we say this all the time, so it may sound a little cliche, but we are about family here, and I think that's proof of it.
Yeah, and for sure, I mean, like when I was here freshman, sophomore year, I mean, these stands will be packed, and it's really a family community, and everyone wants to come here every Friday night, whether it be basketball or football. It's just great to be around, and just coming here to Notre Dame every day is just a good thing to be.
Right, absolutely, and we definitely appreciate everybody that's being patient with our current protocols and whatnot. Hoping we can get people back in here, soon, as quickly as we can. But
Got some jumping.
It looks like it's going to be a false start on Leo.
Go ahead, continue.
Yeah, no, I forgot where I was.
Oh, man. You were on a roll, too, and I had to cut you off because the stuff was happening.
Oh, yeah, I was saying thank you to, the people watching right now that can't be here. We want as many people in as possible, but we're trying to keep everything safe. So hoping to get, full attendance as quickly as we can here, and hopefully for the 2021-22 football season, we'll have that.
I sure hope so.
But that does depend on, all of us still following rules and doing what we need to do here.
Yeah, and I think some of that too, like as here's Kears, he's gonna loft one downfield, and Davidson in the area, but not able to get that catch. You got to keep, like you were saying, you got to keep following the rules, following the protocols, making sure that you stay informed, and I think that's kind of the big thing with this is that there's so much out there that can sway you. That you just gotta trust the people that know it best and go with that.
Right.
Go ahead, Hank. Sorry I cut you off.
Back to receive for Notre Dame.
As Joel Embiid would say, trust the process.
Trust the process.
For sure.
You don't doubt him. So we got Jake DeFranza and is that Marty Durkin?
Yes. Jake and Marty are back to return. Oh, fumble.
Fumble.
Oh, he got it.
Wow.
Oh, go with it, guys.
And here comes Marty Durkin.
Oh, wow.
He's going to get past the 20.
That was something, man.
Whoa.
He stuck with that ball.
We've seen some crazy plays here today.
Looks like he faked out the first guy. He acted like he was gonna punt it, and then rolled it. He literally rolled out like a quarterback and punted that away.
William Anderson showing some moves. Whew. So the Duns will take over at the 19-yard line.
I think that punt was a little deflected, though. It didn't get the height like he usually puts on.
Yeah, it had a lot of spin on it.
But he's also on the run too, so you put that in consideration. But I mean, great job, and just mishandled the snap. I mean, snap was a little rainbow, kind of wasn't really snapped hard. So those are always a little tough to handle, especially when you look up and see a bunch of Dons running at you.
All right, so we got first down from the 19. Doherty is going to pitch to Emmanuel Amisu, making cuts and slash to his feet as he goes down at about the 15.
He is quick. This is a quick team. Quick wide receiving core.
Yeah, especially Emmanuel. Emmanuel's been working hard this offseason, and he's put on a tremendous amount of weight, coming in at 6 foot and 180. I mean, but dude, he can flat out fly, and you're going to see him a lot on these jet sweeps. They want to use his speed a lot. That's why he put him in the slot receiver, and he can be a great overall talent in the future.
So we got about 4 minutes to go until the end of the third, and here comes Antonio LaPorte pushing his way. Not going to get much out of that. So I want to ask you something. We asked Frank this earlier. This is coming from a student's perspective, but I want to ask you this as a teacher's perspective, as a coach's perspective, and now as an administrator's perspective. For anyone out there that's thinking of coming here for high school, or anyone that's considering transferring here, what do you have to say to them about what it's like here?
Yeah, absolutely. That's a great question. I think one thing that stands out to me, whichever perspective I'm looking at this as, It's more than just academics. Yes, obviously academics is at our core, but you're going to get so much more when you come to Notre Dame College Prep. You're going to meet a group of lifelong friends. You're going to, engage in something, whether it's sports, activities, theater. We just have so many options to develop the whole student, and it's not just focused on one aspect of education. And I think there's a lot of upside to that. Life is more than just your grades, even though grades are very important, but it's how you develop as a young man. And I think we have a lot in place here that helps us with that. And so regardless of what your interests are, whether it's school, sports, activities, media crew, theater, there's something here, and we're going to be able to develop you guys, in that sense. And that's really what stands out to me the most. I always tell a story when I first interviewed here. From the second I walked in the door, I felt like a part of the family already, and I had really not even met many people other than Miss Christoffel at the front desk, and she was just so welcoming and nice. And so you get that. You're getting yourself into something more than just an education. It's a full experience, and it's going to develop you as a human being. So, yeah.
From the Leo 4-yard line.
Yeah, I can say that for sure as a student. When you're coming in their freshman year, and especially for me, I only had 2 kids, from my grade school go here, and I didn't really know a whole lot besides like a couple neighborhood kids, but as like an ND community, we just all come together, and everyone fits in. Like you'll find like the people you want to hang out with.
Colin Randazzo, and he is in for a Notre Dame touchdown.
That was Garrett.
Garrett Dorsett. I'm sorry, Colin, but you didn't do that. I still can't read.
It's great for Garrett to come back from injury.
Well,
and
I'm failing as a
one.
teacher.
Thanks.
Just kidding, everybody.
Man. That was Garrett Dorson, guys. It was Garrett Dorson that scored it. I thought it was Colin because I still can't read numbers. As extra point as good as it bangs off the bleachers. But, clearly I can't make mistakes anymore.
I think that's on your math teacher, Mr. Pauly, who's up in the booth right now.
Yeah, I'm going to get him for that one. Oh, man.
Got to go over the basic numbers.
Clearly. He's done me dirty. Anyway, Hank, go ahead, continue your point.
Yeah, so, as I was saying, like coming here at Notre Dame, you're just going to fit right in, and you'll find the friend group and the guys you like to hang out with, and I for sure did that. I enjoy the school and, love being around Notre Dame. Students are awesome. The teachers are fantastic.
Yeah.
They've done an awesome job, especially this year with COVID and all that. They've done a different way of teaching, which will probably only maybe like once every century. I mean,
Let's
it's very, very rare. Yeah, let's hope. But yeah, I mean, that's just all Notre Dame right there, family.
Yeah, and it's authentic too, and that's one thing that stands out to me. It's not fake or forced. It's authentic. There's legitimately people here that care, and that that means a lot. And I think that goes beyond just, again, academics or sports or whatever it is. People actually care.
42-6, Don's leading as Michael Corlett will boot it away.
I got something to add here. For all the freshmen coming in, our transfers thinking about coming over, well, especially freshmen,
Ooh, that's going to go out of bounds. Michael Corlett.
You're going to hear this a lot from everybody, teachers, students, everybody. But to get involved here is such a big thing, man. This is how you meet your friends here. You got to get involved. And a piece of advice for the incoming freshmen, a way to know this building early, get involved in those summer schools. Get out here during the summer.
Yeah.
You got to start right away. You got to get in clubs. You got to do the summer schools. And that's one thing that helped me. I came over here for math summer school. Coming in that first week of freshman year, I was like, wow, I know this place. This is my school, and you'll fit right in.
Yeah, absolutely. It's what you put into it, and I think that even goes beyond just here. It's life in general, right? If you want things to happen, you got to go out and do it. So, yeah, and there's a lot of opportunities here for that.
2 minutes and 5 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Michael Corlett booted it out of bounds, only 2 yards before the pylon. So the Lions will start with it at the 35-yard line. Some personnel issues on the Duns defensive side, it looks like. Or no, it was positioning issues. Maybe it was personal issues. I don't know. Fires and taken down.
Nice tackle, Dietz.
That was Davidson. Akeels with a nice throw on the run, but it's only going to get him about 3 yards.
Yeah, it looks like Leo's going down to throw the ball into the flat, and it seemed to be working for them. Picking up, minimum of like 3 yards, but I mean that's how they got the other touchdown. Threw it into the flat and then turned it up outfield. So good offense adjustment right here by Leo.
This is like the dead space where we need like the ambient noise underneath. Where like we have. Thanks, Leighton.
We can do like a Stacey King and not Neil Funk anymore, but
yeah, now it's Adam.
do like a little nationwide.
Nice catch there by Davidson. And
there we go.
He's got a first down. That was a great play by Davidson. I would love to do a nationwide, except they don't sponsor us, so we can't really do that. What we could do is like, Moretti's is on your side.
Yeah, you know what? I mean, while we're in between a snap, I just want to give a shout out to a personal sponsor that we have at Notre Dame. Shout out to the Piggery. On Irving Park Road. You can find it. If you're a Cub fan, step on in. I mean, great place to eat at, and it's great energy to be in the Piggery.
Hank, that must have hurt for you to say that, considering you're a Sox fan.
Oh, nice. Me too.
Whoa. Oh, God.
Sorry, guys.
Whoa. It's split here.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
You
Flags thrown before the snap and fun. That's what's important. There's about 30 seconds left to go.
I'll be the first Cub fan to admit the Sox are a scary roster.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
You're mean. I love that guy. You know what I'd love to see? I want to see him just hit one of the scoreboards at GRF and just break it. Because that's totally something he would do.
Oh.
Great move there.
They are fast.
By Lindo. We'll see if they credit him with the first down.
Yeah, it looks like that play will close out the third quarter.
They
did stop the clock.
It's hard to, when you're getting high snaps like this every time, it's hard to get that ball down and look for a target downfield because Andy's just getting you so fast. So you're getting that high snap, and by the time you get the ball in throwing position, they're already at you.
So they did not give them a first down. It is 2nd and 1 at the 45.
That's why he's probably been under center because the snaps have been going really high for him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we haven't seen him much in the gun here in the second half, and really in the second quarter too. Snaps have been high. No point.
There you go.
And down he goes. Swallowed to the ground.
Taken down by number 4, Josh Burke.
Josh Burke all over it. That concludes the third quarter. Do you have anything else to add before we let you go, Mr.
No,
Reed?
this was a lot of fun. You guys do an incredible job. Not just saying that, from all the seasons we've had thus far, you guys are doing a really nice job. And this was a lot of fun, actually.
Thank you.
Surprisingly.
Yeah.
So, yeah, thank you for having me. I appreciate it, and good luck with the rest of the year.
That was the assistant athletic director, Mr. Mike Brokenshire. We'll take a quick break. We will be back before the fourth quarter begins. All right, so we come back from a very interesting third quarter.
Yeah, it's been an unusual night so far. I mean, unusual in the sense that we're looking at the scoreboard, looks great.
I
looking at the time, push us back a little bit. But I
Still
don't know.
Still 9:40.
9:40. We had the senior night celebration.
Yeah, kickoff wasn't until about like 7:45, I think.
Yeah,
One
7
of the
o'clock.
latest start
Yeah,
times.
our apologies on that. So we also
Yeah.
had senior night here.
It took a while. We
You know-
haven't. There was about, if I remember, there was about 50 of them. Maybe not that many. Deep throw downfield, and that would have been a great catch there by Lindo.
Good job by
As, like,
Patrick
Fields with a
Prozel.
great bullet down the field.
Prozel.
Yeah. Patrick Prozel all over it. But yeah, like we were saying, I mean, we had 28 football players. We had 6 cheerleaders. One was not able to attend tonight. And then if there was like 10 band kids.
There was a lot of seniors tonight.
We had a lot. Normally, the cheerleaders and the band members, they get honored during basketball season. But, you know, basketball season came first this year. There was more restrictions with basketball, so, you know, we decided.
I want to say we did get the cheerleaders in during basketball, though.
We did not.
We didn't?
They didn't get, like, their recognition,
Oh.
like their goodie bags and all that. They did get to take photos with the senior basketball players.
Ooh,
That
little
was nice.
corner blitz.
And swallowed up is a Kears. Matt Dietz all over it.
Matt Dietz came off the corner right there and just
The Dons will
got
have the ball.
sack.
Dons will have the ball at the 38. All right. We're going to see a 7th touchdown.
I think, you know, it was a good shot that we will.
You know, I'm going to call my shot here. One of the LaPortes are scoring right here. I'm going to call it.
Which one?
He said one of. So we're going to give him the benefit.
Checo.
Okay.
Okay,
But
all right.
neither of them have come out.
It's all right. They're red zone players.
Yeah. We got DJ Burke is out there. And I believe we've also got. No. I read that wrong. Off goes Nate Garnhart. He's going to get himself close to a first down, taken out at about the 29.
You know, Antonio, if you and your family are listening to this later, you know, and Checo scores, or if even you score, I'm sorry. Don't hate me.
Quarterback for Notre Dame. Second down for Notre Dame from the real 29-yard line.
So it'll be it'll be 2nd and 1 from the 29 for the Dons.
All right, come on. Give me the one of the LaPortes here. I'm still with one of them, but I think Checo will get it. Checo had a decent run.
See Ryan Axiom's out there at receiver 2. And we got a first down. Hey, Sean Green's back out there taking snaps. I didn't even realize Sean Green was out there. We do have a down player, though. That's number 70. That's number 77 again. Jacoby Wilson.
You don't want to see any injuries right now. You know, end of the game. And, you know, especially for these guys, you know, they got a couple more games left. And, you know, hopefully everyone stays safe right here.
Yeah, 2 more games left for these guys. For the Dons, they got a tough Nazareth team.
Jake
next
George is on the
week.
line.
Ooh, my guy, Jake George Lewis. And we will have a Dons timeout.
Timeout, Notre Dame.
We'll hang out. We can stay here. Yeah, Jake George Lewis out there. We gave him a ton of praise during basketball season.
Who do you think's getting the end zone shot?
I want to go with Antonio LaPorte's going to get a touchdown.
Oh,
One of,
okay.
yeah,
one of them, right?
yeah,
one of
one
them.
of the seniors.
It's bound to happen.
Yeah.
I want to see one of the other seniors that hasn't gotten a lot of time this season. Just trying to think. Who have we not seen a ton of that we like to see?
For seniors or juniors?
For seniors.
I think we've seen a good lot of seniors this year.
Yeah, I think we have.
I'm looking around. I don't see anybody that I haven't seen.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what we got.
Just tell them to.
So we got first down. Green is going to hand it off to Okrasinski. And he'll take this one up for, looks like 5 yards.
Well, Krasinski's played every position this year. Special teams, wide receiver. Now we got him at running back.
And we got, oh, man. We got Jacoby Wilson is down, and he is slow to get up. And this has got to be at least the third time, and this one's not good.
Yeah, you saw him struggling earlier, and, you know, this one he's actually down on.
Oh, man.
Yeah, they're putting him through a lot. He's been down a couple times, like you said.
And we'll take a quick break. So this is Jacoby Wilson that is down. He's played a real nice role here tonight for the Lions, but struggling to get up right now. We got the trainers out there trying to get him up. Hopefully we don't have to get the cart out there. And now he is up on his feet, and that's real good to see. And he does have to have some assistance getting off the field. This kid's been all over the place here tonight, wreaking havoc, especially on runs up the middle.
Yeah, he's been going balls to the walls here tonight. You know, he's been showing like how he's controlled up front. You know, he's had a couple of tackle for losses, and just sucks to see him go down. And my prayers are with him right now. Hope that leg is good.
Yeah, hopefully he gets to play. Hopefully injury's not serious. Hopefully he can play next week, not week 6. You don't want to see him out for the remainder of the season. Thankfully, though, he is a junior, so he will have another season next year if he's not able to come back. Green's going to hand it off. And here comes John O'Malley, who we haven't seen much of either.
He was out with an ankle for a couple weeks. I don't know where he was last week, but this is the first week I've seen him live.
Yeah, first time we've really seen him prominently. And now you got a couple more coming out. Ryan Axiom will check back, as well as Dylan Desinfantes, who we haven't seen much of. And that's Will Harlan coming back.
Oh, they took LaPorte out. I'm not happy.
Oh, man. Wait, no, that's John O'Malley that came out.
What number is Dylan Desinfantes here?
40.
40.
40.
I don't see the LaPorte twins in there right now.
No, yeah.
And going nowhere with it is, I think Sean Green tried to carry that one. Yeah, he did. So it'll be second, and looks like we're going to second and 12 coming up for the Dons. We do have a running clock going, by the way. The Dons have scored over 40 points, and once you have over 40 points, it is a running clock, except for touchdowns, timeouts, and there's something else that I'm forgetting.
Yeah, we had the ref up in here.
Yeah, we did have the ref come up during halftime.
Oh, Sean.
Green fumbles the snap, recovers.
Ran into his own guy there.
Yeah, he ran into his own guy. He'll gain maybe a yard.
Emmanuel Wright.
Let's get one of the LaPortes back in there. See what we can do.
Never mind. I am stood corrected. It's a 40-point lead, not 40 points scored by one team. Excuse me. See, this is how much I clearly don't know what I'm talking about. And this is why I have people here in the booth to tell me things, because I don't know what I'm talking about.
We failed. We didn't correct you.
Come on, man. No, I just made like the boneheaded decision to like just say something before I even knew what I was talking about. Here's a pitch to Nate Garnhart. He's going to get back to the line of scrimmage before he just gets swiped to the ground by Tim Durr.
Yeah, that was a great ankle tackle right there. Ooh.
You're just like, whoop, and just fell to the ground. He fell hard.
Fourth down from Notre Dame from the Leo 15-yard line.
So we have fourth and we're going to call it fourth and 11. I thought they were going to get 4th and 12. And Mike Doherty's it.
Doherty.
Mike Doherty. DJ Burke.
Come on,
Nate
Doherty.
Barnhart.
4th and 11.
Yeah, 4th and 11.
Oh, yeah,
Green's
Doherty.
Gonna hand it off. Here comes
Get up
Doherty.
there. Got it.
Here comes Mike Doherty. Flag is thrown.
Oh.
And he is...
That's got to be a hold. He was
Yeah.
he was open.
It would have been a touchdown had there not been a flag, but we're going to get holding. Great run there by Mike Doherty.
You know, it's just like watching the NFL, too. They get that big run. You see the flags go up, and you know exactly what it is.
Yep. Well, that's unfortunate.
He was just too open.
Yeah.
It's all right, though, because it wasn't from Jack Doherty to Mike Doherty, but
You would have been fuming.
I would have taken off the headset and might have to run on the field.
Oh, no.
I would have celebrated.
Oh, man. Yeah, if it was, you might have seen Nick Maxud out on the field with him. They're going to give it to Doherty anyway.
Oh,
Hey,
come
look,
on,
he's gonna
Jack.
do it again.
Come on, Mike.
He's going to do it again.
Let's go, Mike.
He's going to get himself
Let's go.
out to the 12. It's not going to result in a first down, but Mike Doherty still able to get himself a nice gain there. Lions will get the ball on downs, keep in their own territory at the 13.
Here's the face you don't see. Mark Oslewski has came into the game, number 70. You see him on your screen.
Basketball manager.
Yeah, basketball manager.
Basketball
Great kid. You know, he's fun to be around in school, and you know, as one of my friends, and you know, he's just a great kid overall. You love to be with him.
What number? He's on the line, right?
Yep, 70.
On the line.
Let's see him make a play.
And there's your guy, Howard Williamson, back out there.
Yeah,
playing
both way.
Looks like he's going to play cornerback.
Why not?
Yeah, why not?
Tall and fast.
He's actually a pretty solid defensive back, and Jack Doherty's out there. Looks like he's going to play some safety.
Yeah, not faces you see every day. You know, it's good to see guys in here right now. You know, get a little taste of the action.
Also got Jaleel Johnson's out there too at linebacker. We're going to hand it off to Jalen Johnson. And he'll maybe get a yard out of it. We'll have 2nd and 8. Dons are 7 and change away from their first win of the season, and one that they deserved.
Yeah, after 2 hard-fought games, you know, I'm sure they felt devastated after those games, knowing that they could have, you know, came away with at least one of them. But you know, it's good for them to come out here and, you know, put some points on the board and play some good defense. Overall, a great game.
What better day to win?
Yeah, senior night too, man.
Yeah.
Feels better.
We got 2nd and 8 for the Lions.
There you go,
Nice
Jaleel.
Johnson
tackle.
gets himself stuffed up. We did have a change at quarterback, by the way. That was Chris Lindo that took the snap, and I think he's going to stay in at quarterback. So James Akeels appears to be done for the day, unless he's just getting some rest right now. But Hank brought this up before the game. They don't have any other quarterbacks listed.
Yeah,
on the
no.
roster.
On the roster, yeah. No really quarterback, so, I mean, unless they want to do, like, some Wildcat or some different kind of option.
And now we see, yeah, it is Lindo that's taking the snaps. And he's going to run with it. Well, there's kind of a Wildcat, I guess. He'll get himself a first down at about the 25.
Yeah, it's like a little Army-Navy, you know, type of offense right there, running the option.
I also see a little bit of Broncos Saints game from last season when they had a wide receiver playing quarterback that game. Can't remember the guy's name.
Oh, the Denver versus.
The Denver New Orleans game.
Yeah, that NFL shouldn't do that.
Yeah, it was. I watched the game. I think it was just entertaining to see that. Yeah. They should have. They should have
Who was
done
playing
it.
quarterback?
They had a wide receiver playing.
Yeah,
quarterback.
From the Saints?
No,
No,
Broncos.
From the Broncos.
Oh, yeah,
When
yeah.
they had their.
Was it Tyler Hinton or something like that? T.Y. Hinton?
No, it was a practice squad wide receiver that
Yeah.
was playing quarterback. He did have a completion though.
I'm putting the research in.
Okay, Nick's is gonna go find out what happened in that game for us.
Yeah, I mean,
Here's
but
Davidson.
See, I know what happened. All the quarterbacks got exposed.
Yeah, they didn't have any quarterbacks available.
yeah, but going back to that, if that because they had a couple Wednesday games, the
They
NFL,
did, yeah.
but say Patrick Mahomes got COVID, they're gonna move that game to Wednesday because. You want to watch Patrick Mahomes. You don't want to watch whoever Kansas City's back up.
It's a weird subject. That's for sure.
His name was Kendall Hinton.
Kendall Hinton. That's right. It was a guy that started the name that started with a K. That's right.
All I knew was the last name.
That's a tough debate in the NFL because if it was the Chiefs, you would think they'll move the game back, but they kind of just gave the Saints a win against the Broncos. Broncos down quarterbacks.
Yeah, that was a little ridiculous.
It was.
Especially since they.
This is 100% a different situation, but you can kind of draw a bit of a comparison to it. That would have been a great catch there by Davidson had he been able to haul it in. But that was knocked down there by Patrick Frozel.
They kept on pushing that Pittsburgh game back.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then, I understand it's a good amount of your team, and you would have been playing with second stringers, but. Come on, these guys are NFL players too. That's no different for me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All 4 quarterbacks out. That's ridiculous. That's like the Saints playing a college team basically.
Yeah. Again, we're not trying to justify the NFL's decision with that.
It's over now.
It's over now.
And the Saints didn't win the Super Bowl.
The Saints did not win the Super Bowl.
So it doesn't matter.
The GOAT did.
What are your thoughts on the NFL having 17 weeks instead of 16, so adding the extra game?
I like it.
You do?
I think it's a deciding factor for the team.
I like it because, one, I don't like NFL in the preseason. That's what I don't like.
Yeah, I think that's a big thing.
But
here goes Lindo, and
it's going to be different. The playoff picture is.
We got some screaming going on the Leo sideline.
The playoff picture is going to look different because usually after 16 games, obviously after 16 games we know who's going, but. That 17th game could be a clincher for some teams.
Yeah, exactly. Only preseason sport that really needs it is kind of baseball.
Yeah.
With all those players on the different teams and all that. NBA NBA preseason is really embarrassing.
Yeah,
that's why.
Yeah.
What is it, like a tournament too?
No, it's only.
That's summer league.
That's summer league.
Yeah, that's mostly for rookies. I don't mind that, but having preseason NBA is it's just not good. NFL is you can have 1 or 2 games, but
Yeah, you have to have something.
You got to get them back in the swing of things. That's true.
It's a big thing.
But
you're over especially for sports outside of baseball. Leo got a first down, by the way. Sports outside of baseball, overhyped. They overhyped their preseason a little bit, and I think that's. I don't follow hockey that much, so I don't really have much basis on this. I don't really know if they have much.
Yeah, hockey's not. No, it's only maybe 5 or 4 games.
Yeah,
it's not like football where you go 4 weeks and.
Yeah, that's too much.
Yeah, 4 weeks is way too much, and then you also got NBA that's 12 or 11. I'm really? You're gonna play 12 games of preseason?
Just add it to the regular season.
Yeah, not even that. It's just you risk your star player,
exactly.
Even a quarterback. Even playing 1 quarter, you're still that risk because it is a full contact sport. So
right.
You're never, not that you're never safe, but you're never in the clear with football.
So Hank, you brought that up. I'm interested. Do you think that baseball should shorten their spring training? I know they did this year. You think they should keep it?
Yeah, I think they should. Spring training for baseball is a little different from other sports because.
Right.
You got to get your arm loose because you don't just get up on a mound and throw 100 miles per hour which some guys do. But for baseball, it's weird because once you hit that December, January thing, you just stop throwing, and then you have to get back into it. For other sports, you can be working out and all of that, but you're not using one body part the whole time, unlike baseball where you're using mostly your arms, especially pitchers, because
Right.
spring training's mostly for pitchers to get their arms back into the swing of things, because, you know, when they're doing their thing, they're just using their arm.
Right.
Well, well, obviously they use their legs and, you know, they twist, but, like, you know, a lot of it comes from their arm, and you can't just